How you doing, everybody? My name is Alexander Martinez, and this is my presentation on music therapy. Um, some of you might be wondering, like, why music therapy? Well, for me, I chose to do music therapy from, previous selections because one, it was life-changing for me. It formed me and morphed me into who I am today. It molded me into the person I am mentally and also physically. And I'll explain that a little later why physically. Another one is it is a language. To me, I consider it a different language. Not only a different language, but it's universal. Multiple people across the world can communicate it no matter what language it is. It's very understandable. It's very expressive. You can enjoy it. And not only that, it helps communicate. Another reason why it is medicinal. It does treat others, in some cases, psychologically and physiologically. Another one, it's just an exciting one. It's enjoying, it's exciting, it's fun. It helps with socializing with others, and it makes you comfortable, and it's very expressive about yourself. It's easy for you to put into words what song you like and why, and just explain yourself. Certain terminology I believe that you need to understand when you're listening to this presentation. The music therapy, using music to improve a client's or patient's quality of life. Depression, feelings of superior dependency and dejection. Anxiety, a feeling of worry, nervousness, unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. If it's coming, it's happening, you're having clapping hands, it's going to happen. Autism, developmental disorder characterized by difficulties with social interaction and communication and by restricted and repetitive behavior. Then you also have MADRS, which stands for Montgomery Asperger Depression Rating Scale, expert rating tool to assess the severity and symptoms of depression, developed by Professor Stuart Montgomery and Mary Asperger. Um, in this presentation, I will show a case study, which was the music therapy study, which was a group of students that assessed the effectiveness of music therapy and in reducing the severity of depression. Um, Patients or clients that had, MADD, which was or MDD, major depressive disorder. When depression patients showing the classical music does benefit them and reduce the symptoms of depression. If you take a look over here, I can show you that there is, here is the study right here. But as you go, we scroll down all the way to the bottom, we can understand that, see, how you see here, for the MADR scores, you want to have something low. You don't want to have anything high. If you have high, obviously that does show that, your depression rating is high, but not only that, but it does show that the study is not working. Classical music therapy is not working. You can see here we do have a control group on the right side on this right table. 38.4 for the baseline. This is the beginning of the study. For those listening to music, 32.9. A small little adjustment, after a month's treatment. 18.4 for the control group. And then for those that are interviewed and, and showing the classical music, you do receive, 9.5. This got almost cut almost in half. Later on, after 2 months, you do see a 6.9. And for the group that was intervened with classical music, you get a 2.0. As you can see down here in this small chart right here in the graph chart, we do have the baselines. Obviously, those starting at the beginning. This is basically going to be our standard. Then we have our control group. See, as you can see here, we do see some differences here with using music therapy as a treatment as opposed to those just not being used, and just taking modern medicine to help, use and subdue the depression. If we go back to our presentation over here, not only that, but it does benefit with anxiety and depression. It can help manage Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease, being a mental disorder. Improve self-expression and communication for those individuals that are antisocial or are really quiet or just independent. They don't want to communicate with anybody or even just don't have really much of a voice or can communicate with others. It's really, really simple. Music can get you there. It can help. Physiologically, it does reduce heart rate, lower blood pressure, and improve respiration. It's a great way to just calm yourself down. Not only just breathing in and out or doing meditation, but musical therapy does benefit you. Um, Not only does musical therapy is considered, to help reduce heart rate and lower blood pressure, but it's a great way to cope with pain relief. It's a great way to get away from it or escape it. Both physical and emotional. Here for skepticism and conflicts, I do have, obviously I can speak about, music therapy being like a whole positive and beneficial area, but it does come with some negatives, for those that are trying to use it as a way to, just recover yourself in a way or treat yourself. There are some certain things here that can happen and can occur. There are negative effects on you. We do have emotional flooding, which is triggering of powerful emotion from the music, which may lead to crying, I don't know if you have family or friends, you just hear that one song, boom, triggers you, you start crying because it just puts you in a dark place or reminds you of something, whether it's grieving or bereavement of any of the sorts. Over emotional. If you're already depressed and you listen to sad music, it could put you in a state where it makes you more sad. Just because the music is sad and you're sad too, positive, positive, it could turn into a negative. It's a possibility. And then trigger memories. Trigger memories are, when you listen to a song or something, though there are some songs that may bring you like positive thoughts and memories, there are some songs that could bring the darkness out of you. It could bring you dark memories, evil, bad times, or whatever. Anything that was unpleasant for you to just release negative emotions. Here are my references. As you can see here, our very first one's going to be a scholarly article, and then we do see some further down. If you can see, we do have one reference from the UCSF, from the benefit of children, and then we have a Peterson Family Foundation, and we have some pros and cons website. We have a NAMI. I believe for these, these are reliable and a source. I highly doubt, most of these being scholarly article or being from UCSF or foundation could seem unreliable. And to end our presentation, I do want to say, like, I do have some recommendations for those, that listen to music, love music, or maybe you're just going through a time, or the music that you're listening to is not cutting it. You want to hear something that could maybe change your emotions, or change the way you think, or how you receive things, and maybe, try something new. You can listen to Essex Tentacion, J. Cole, James Bay, Tyler the Creator, Denzel Curry, Nipsey Hussle, Meek Mill, Chris Stapleton. I do recommend listening to some of these music, some of these songs that they have. These artists, could bring you and uplift you in a really positive and emotional way. They have for me, maybe for you. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to my presentation.